it is exactly 101 years following the devastating floods of 1920, when 23 people very tragically lost their lives in what was Louth's single biggest disaster in recent memory. It is Saturday, the 29th of May 2021, and today marks exactly 101 years this afternoon since a devastating tidal wave of water tore through Louth town, and very sadly 23 people lost their lives, dozens of homes and buildings were destroyed, and hundreds of people were left homeless for many months. It made national headlines at the time, and there have been countless accounts and tales of heroic events and some of the things that took place during those couple of hours when the town was changed forever. Today we're going to be marking that 101st anniversary. The Mayoress and I have been asked to attend at Louth's Spout Yard, which was one of the really devastated centres in the middle of town, where we're going to be unveiling a memorial plaque. Now, this was going to be unveiled this time last year. Unfortunately, the coronavirus pandemic had other ideas, and the event was postponed until the 101st anniversary. So in Spout Yard, I had the very great pleasure of unveiling the memorial plaque to the people who were affected during the 1920 flood. It was put there by Louth Museum, and we also planted a bush of rosemary, which is a traditional symbol of remembrance, which I think is a fitting commemoration. So we've just returned from the really, I think, appropriate and poignant ceremony at Spout Yard for the 101st anniversary of the 1920 Louth flood. Nice simple ceremony with some really appropriate features and some little touches which hopefully it will mark really fittingly the lives of all those that were lost on that fateful day, and is also a testament to the hard work of those involved in making the plaque come to fruition. So it's the 15th of June, and we are here in the wonderful surroundings of St James Church in Louth to welcome the parish's new interim priest in charge, Cameron Watt, to his position. It's his licensing service this evening. Let's go inside and take a look at what happens.
Venerable Father, I present to you Cameron Watt, who has been appointed as interim priest in charge of the benefice of the team parish of Louth, asking that he may be installed to that office and ministry.
So this evening, the licensing service for the Reverend Cameron Watt, who is going to be Louth's new priest in charge for the next 3 years, has been taking place in the always wonderful surroundings of St. James Church in the town. The service was led by the Venerable Gavin Kirk, who is Archdeacon of Lincoln. The service took place amongst the usual restrictions that we've come to live with in these COVID times.
I swear by Almighty God that I will pay true and canonical obedience to the Lord Bishop of Lincoln and his successors in all things lawful and honest. So help me God.
Although the congregation was perhaps a little smaller than we would usually expect on occasions such as this, nevertheless it was a lovely occasion, and we look forward to welcoming and working with Cameron in the months and in the years ahead as he and his family adjust to their new life in Louth. So thank you very much once again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time as I take you on more of the occasions and events and a little bit of behind the scenes of what happens during my mayoral year. See you soon.